Let's see. Don't freaking call me. People want to call me in the middle of some dilemma. Hey, 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 hey. I'm trying to delete this. Okay. I'm trying to delete what was on so everybody can come up out of there. So anyway, you guys, we was on the other, like, this is why we do what we do. This is why we do what we do. Because, you know, we have to have multiple sources on how to let me delete this whole thing because I'm not going to it doesn't even show. Anyway, let me go over here to my studio real quick and delete the whole thing. How's everybody doing? I'm glad you guys showed up. Oh my God. It was unfreaking.
Oh my God. It was
You guys, I think they can still hear us. Yeah, computer doing all kind of stuff. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We haven't did it like this in a long time, and then that's fine. We can do it like this. Let me come up out of there. I'm just trying to delete. Andrea, Lisa Calhoun, happy birthday, Sanja Watts. Happy birthday to you, Sanja Watts. It's her birthday. Miss Philly G, how are you doing? Shalana Phillips, how are you? LaKendra, how are you doing? Feeling blessed? Birthday tomorrow. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow? Well, happy birthday to you too. The computer is doing all kind of stuff. It's like somebody else got control of my everything and it's just not doing right. So anyway, it's weird because only thing I want to do now, look, I'll show you what I'm seeing. You guys, you want to see what I see? Look, this is what I see. See what I'm saying? It's nothing I can do about it. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm looking at a white screen. That's what I'm looking at. So, hopefully, we're not going to be up and running on that, and that's fine. You know what I mean? That is fine. I'm going to delete it. I delete stuff like that. Okay. Oh, now it says restore page. Chrome didn't shut down correctly. Oh, whatever. Get out of here. I don't need you today. How about that? Yeah, let's shut you down right. Okay. It's still not trying to shut down right. We're going to shut it down. We're going to just shut it down. Okay. There we go. We just shut it down. How's everybody? Hey, I see people in here that won over the weekend. Christmas Eve, we came in here. We Are Cody Voice had won. She wasn't there. We see Lisa C. I mean, not Lisa C. I'm sorry. Lisa C was there. Cheryl C won. She wasn't there. LaKendra had won. She wasn't there. Miss Didi had won. She wasn't there. You guys, we miss you. You guys are family, and we miss you guys. The only difference in this one, there was a lot of winners, and everybody, I'm finna work these things out. There's no more gifts. We gave them all out. We didn't save any. Any time that you guys cannot make it, just text me and say, I won't be able to make it, but I know I got some tickets. So have one of the mods pick for me if you pick my name. You don't even have to tell me what it is. You don't have to lie about it. You know, you could be sitting at home, just don't want to do whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to everyone. LaKendra, you know, and you guys are good, you know, sports about the whole thing. I haven't had not one person get angry about it, you know, because it was all about fun, sharing and caring. And if you wasn't there, I'm sorry. I really am. But you know, the train kept moving. We just kept moving. And you guys, that's what you guys wanted us to do. I know you did. Deep down inside, you like, dang, you know, but still, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all about having fun, really. You know, to be honest with you, you guys know that. Let's tell the truth, shame the devil. It's all about having fun. And that's what we did. We was having fun. There was a lot of winners. I want to congratulate everybody that won and played and had fun and everything. So I appreciate everybody, even though, you know, she said, I just want Miss Betty to share one of those sandwich cards. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not a big deal, you know, sandwich cards and stuff, you know, but it's all about having fun and you guys supporting the channel, supporting what we do, how we doing it. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I want to talk about Shanquella Robinson today because Sherry said I missed it. A lot of people missed it. A lot of people wasn't in there that was supposed to be in there also because, you know, we've got way more than 100 members. And I think we only had like 20 members even in the thing. So there's people that support the channel and they just do. They just support the channel and they got to work, they're with their family, or they just support a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Some people call this them, like, this is like their ties, you know, they're giving back, you know. So, you know, it doesn't matter where you give as long as it's something good, promising of the Lord or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, don't give if you think, you know, I'm going to go get me a joint or something. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Just, you know, you got to be a good stewardess over the things that God is blessing you with. So you guys know what we do. You see where my money go, you know. Diesel, and that is our future right now. So that's why we always speak on him and talk to him. Today, I am going to spend time with him. I am off work today. Thank God. I am off work. Everything's going fine. Had a really hard night, but I didn't have to work a long time. Only worked 13 hours today or last night, but I worked 13 hours. I worked Christmas morning. Well, I went in Christmas Eve at 7, got off at 7:30. Then I went back to work at 6, and I got off this morning at 7. So my whole Christmas was, everybody was like, what you cook, SP? I didn't cook none. I cooked me some sleep. That's what I cooked. I cooked me some sleep. But somebody got to do it. So I did what I could do to help out, So other people, my kids are grown. They, the ones that came over, they came over. The ones that didn't make it over, that's the way it is. My kids are grown. They have their own family. Anyway, you guys, I want to talk about what I heard about Shanquella Robinson. Hey, Gail, how you doing? I wanted to be there other day. My heat went out. My heat went out too. My heat went out, and let me tell you, everything in the sun was happening. Anytime you want to cook, anybody stove break down and didn't want to cook, tell me. Put it in the chat because I know it happened. It usually happens on Thanksgiving or it usually happens on Christmas. Your heat breaks down or the electric is out or the stove is not working or the washing dryer, the washing machine or the dryer, the washing dryer. Something's broke down where you got to put your money into that so you can keep going tomorrow instead of whatever. Things like that is happening, you guys. That's just the way it is. And it's no big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? We had to get some heat on. We got some heat on. Let's talk about Shanquella Robinson, okay? Now, here's the funny thing. I was just in the YouTube streets today, and I seen where somebody posted that the sheriff in Carolina has issued a summons for the Cabo 6. She said, our water pipes just busted about 2 hours ago. I know. Quite a few people I know pipes busted in their houses. Yes. Remember my pipes busted last year. I'm telling you. It's crazy. And things is freezing now. I'm just telling you. I'm sorry that you're going through it. Pipes is the worst thing because everybody's pipes is busting. So you just got to cut the water off. Cut it off and call it a good day. Better get you some drinking water, and save the rest for last. You know what I mean? Because that's just the way it is. I hope everyone stays safe and warm as possible. The cold is coming. If you're getting snow, the cold is coming next, you guys. You guys know we always get it. We get it before you guys get it. And so what happens is you should know by now, if you hear what I'm saying, what's going on, the freeze is coming. The freeze is coming. Okay? So we already had the snow. We already had, y'all didn't get as much snow as we did. Now it's freezing. The snow, the ice, the water is freezing. If they don't clear the streets, you're going to end up wrecking your car. So the best thing to do is buckle up, buttercup, and, try to get there safe. That's all you can do. Okay, and I hope everybody have a safe, whatever you do, SP, you get freezing before me? Yes, I get freezing before you. The north. I'm north of you. Yep, I'm north of you. So if I'm north of you, then whatever I get, you gonna get next. Remember when they had that storm in over there in Texas where CASHGERNON, and it was on Valentine's Day, and I was telling y'all about it, and the pipes was busting, and it was on the day before Valentine's Day. You guys was laughing, and then the next day it hit in Texas. Texas wasn't ready for it. I'm telling you, Texas wasn't ready, but it stopped the whole town, and that's how we understood that Monica wasn't, moving on Valentine's Day, trying to make somebody mad and jealous. Anyway, let's talk about the Cabo 6 and what's going on. She said, I don't know if you're north or what of me. Gail, I am actually even with you. You are in the same county I'm in. Take it for what it's worth. You are. Well, not the county, but you're in the same time zone that I'm in. But you're more east of me. Okay? So I will still get it before you, because if it comes from Denver or it comes from north and it travels east, it'll go towards me to you. But you've pretty much got the same weather I got, give or take some degrees. So Cabo 6. I got a text message that said that the chief, not the chief, but the sheriff in North Carolina issuing a summons to the Cabo 6. Now, I'm going to tell you guys like it is right now. Something is terribly wrong with this story now. It's getting crazy. And I heard a young lady speak on it. I don't know who she was, but she was very voiceful about what she was saying. And I don't want to team up on the family because the family ain't did anything. But, you know, they were talking about how the family was responding and acting. Now, like I said, I'm not going to tear down the family because, you know, people grieve differently. And this is a real grieving process. You know, their daughter went out of town. They didn't have nothing to do with it. They didn't make her go out of town. They didn't set it up or anything. It had nothing to do with them. But the way that they are responding, people are now looking at the family and going, what is going on? Now, I have some resources down there in North Carolina that went to that little gathering that they had. And they told me, trust me, this is true. And I said this to you guys. I said, our person that's down there, our reporter that's down there, that's, you know, handling a lot of information so that if we can get it right, you know, they were helping us out. They went to the gathering of, you know, to remembrance of Shanquella. And the first thing they said to me was, there wasn't a lot of people. And I was like, okay. They said it was a big church, and they went, and they said that the top balcony was completely empty. And then it, you know, in the audience, or in the pew, as you want to say, the pew, I mean, there were scattered people. I mean, it wasn't even filled. Nobody was, you know, shoulder to shoulder. It was like everybody was really regulating the COVID thing still, you know. I mean, it was just scattered people, you know. And the number one thing that this person told me that I couldn't understand for the life of me. Hey, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama got in. She said she got 10 on it. All right. I can't do no super chat, but we appreciate you, Sugar Mama. 10. We're going to put you in the next drawing for Christmas in July. So I'm going to write your name down here, right here. So I'll have it. And I'll put down what you did. Thank you. We appreciate you, Sugar Mama. And you won all them gifts, so you can do it. All right. Won't he do it? Hanging in there, Freddie. How about you? Okay. So anyway, you guys, the number one thing that she had told me, it's a female. That's all I'm going to tell you about her. I'm not going to tell you her name because we want her to be able to move around and maneuver down there. And I trust her. She's been our family member for a very long time. You guys would know her if I said her name, so I'm not going to never say her name. But anyway, she went and she said, I didn't see, this is what she told me. She said, I didn't see Quella, the sister, and the mom. I said, weren't they there? She said, I never seen them. The dad and his mother sat in the front seat, and they was not there. She said she was looking for them. She wanted to, you know, see them. You know what I mean? And she said that they wasn't there. And so that bothered me a little bit. And I'm just letting you guys know it did. It bothered me for a little bit. And I kind of was like, well, you know, okay, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but that is kind of strange. But then today, this young lady broke down that their social media accounts are not deleted. Their social media accounts are still open and active, and they're following each other. They say Winter Donovan is following Najir, and Najir is following Kalia. And so everybody's all friends. Now, we ain't seen nothing. Dejanae social media is still active. Now, we did make phone calls to those phone numbers, but they wasn't answered. We got Tyree in the building. Tyree. Springfield. All right, I'm going to put you down. TITRA. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I hope I said your name right. Tyree Springfield in the building. T-Tar. All right, Titara. Is that how you say it, Titara? Thank you. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. And so, yes, everybody meet Titara. Okay? Welcome them in. Titara. I hope I said it right. Anywho, you guys, and my phone, it just don't come up. I have been here before. You have? Okay. Okay. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. So, we don't want to put out misinformation. So, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to find it because I know I was looking it up, but I was looking it up on the other phone. Oh, but here it is right here. I think I'm going to find it right here. So, you guys will know where you can look at it too. But, matter of fact, did they take it down? Because I don't like that. Yeah, it says the Mexapolo Mix is reporting that in the Shanquella Robinson case, that they do in fact have information that the McLendon County, hold on, what the heck? Hold on. See, I think something's going on. I think something's going on. I'm trying to find it now. And now I can't even find it. That's weird. That is weird. That is so weird. I did have it. Actually, I thought I even took a picture of it. And it might be on my phone that we're on because... I do got a picture of it. Wow. Got a picture of it right here. You guys see? Take a snapshot. I'm going to be reading it to you. Okay. It says Charlotte, North Carolina. See, this is why misinformation and false information is out. And for some reason, this is the same Metroplex that said that Dejanae was arrested. Okay. No, that ain't what I need. I just had it And then somebody texts me something, and that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Let me go back to what I had. Okay. It says, the Charlotte Sheriff's, this is what it says, you guys. The Charlotte Sheriff's Office sent a series of subpoenas this week to the private homes of the Cabo Six. Okay? What I don't understand is they're saying they're calling them the Cabo Six. Okay? That bothers me a little bit. Then it says, so that they can appear about the femicide of Shanquella Robinson, which occurred on October the 29th in Los Cabos, Baja California, Sur Mexico. The foregoing occurred after the Attorney General of the state of Baja California, Sur, within the framework of the Binational Summit of Attorneys General between Mexico and the United States, formally requested the American government to summons. They requested, see, that's what I'm saying. The first paragraph says that the Charlotte Sheriff's Office sent a series of subpoenas. Then it turns around and says that the Binational Summit of Attorneys General between Mexico and the United States formally requested the American governments to summons, and then they put their names on there. You guys, I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know. Something is fishy. And the girl probably said, they got a $500,000 right now in donations, which, I don't really like to talk too much about other people's money. She said, I tried to reach a federal judge in North Carolina, but didn't get through today. We'll keep trying. Okay. This case has had a weird turn all of a sudden. Yes. Chrissy, yes. And something's just not right. Now, out of all the people, they were saying that the sister wiped all of Shanquella's pictures off her page, but she still got the GoFundMe up there. Yes, money will make people do strange things. It really will. And I don't know, some people have came to me and said, the sister is jealous. She's always been jealous of Shanquella. And this is not, I just don't want to put that out there because I just want the truth. But, I don't know how her relationship was with Shanquella. But Daddy I think he's a stand-up person because he's all over the place. The father is all over the place, and I feel for him. And I know, I can tell right there, I've never questioned how the father is expressing his love for his daughter, what he missed. And I think he would have, if the GoFundMe would have been in his name, he would have done the right thing with the money. You can't tell people. They put the GoFundMe out there and we don't know. We just give. We give from our heart. Then we come back and then we're looking and, So this young lady has a channel, and I don't, like I said, I don't remember what her channel was. I couldn't tell you. I probably wouldn't tell you even if I knew. But I don't know what her channel is. And she says the day of Shanquella, of remembrance, people getting together, she was doing some type of dance and all this other stuff. And at that time, I just really didn't want to look at it no more, to be honest with you guys. I just didn't want to look at it. You're right, woke the God. Mexico has no jurisdiction in the U.S. They have to request. Yes, they have to request. But why would they request? Here's the thing. Why would they request for witnesses to a person they don't even have in custody? You see what I'm saying? Unless they do have somebody already in custody, Dejanae, unless they do have somebody in custody, yeah, they would ask for the witnesses. You know what I'm saying? But they have not even came out and said they got somebody in custody. But this Metroplex News has been saying from day one that Dejanae was arrested. So if you go with the theory that Dejanae is arrested, then they would request the United States to, to subpoena them and be brought back over to Mexico so that they can, do a trial. Now, the weird thing about the whole situation, the sister looked like she was just flashing. Hey, Freddie, how you doing? Hey, Sheila, what's going on? Here's the thing. What do you do now? What do you do next? Who really is in it for Shanquella? And I'm just going to put that out there, you guys. I'm not bashing the family because there's certain things that just doesn't. Things just does not make sense. When someone, okay, let me say this. Can I say something, you guys? Can I be truthful and say something? Can I say something? Please let me know if I could say it. I believe that Dejanae is in custody. You have to remember she was taken into custody by Interpol. That's what they say. I don't know. She could be. That's what I'm saying. Her dad is the biggest cheerleader. Exactly. Can I say something? Okay. You guys say I can say something. See, when Gerard, that's the reporter over there, he keeps saying she is in custody. So I'm going to keep that in my remembrance that he's like, basically, he's saying, you guys watch. She is in custody. And everybody want paperwork. Everybody want proof. And I'm sitting there going, they had him on 3 or 4 different channels, and he's never changed what he said. He said, I can't tell you my source. I can't prove it, but she is in custody. So keep that in mind. But if she's not in custody, because we don't have no proof, and we just don't pick people up and hand them over to Mexico without saying something, because you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but you're not supposed to. That's not the way the Americans work. And that would be crazy that, I just don't believe that the United States would pick someone up and not detain them. And because even after they arrest them or hold them, they have to tell us unless they're in protective custody. They have to tell us. They have to tell us. And nowhere we seen Dejanae being arrested or detained or anything. Do you not know that her family can sue the United States? Because that's public knowledge. I'm just telling you guys, that's public knowledge. That's why sometimes when we want information on what's going on, we can call down to the jailhouse, and we could just, long as we know their name, we can say, hey, do you guys got Miss Tina down there holding? They got to tell us. It doesn't care who you are. They got to say yes or no. They got to. This is SP.
Good afternoon, Miss SP.
How you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good.
I have just a question. I know we live, but you just brought up Mr. Gerald Jackson.
Well,
and,
go ahead.
Okay, now his credibility on his editorials is have not been like a lot of his editorials that proven have not been checked.
Okay.
And also, with that being said, just his background, he has a lot of criminal activity. But again, that's his job.
Yeah.
To be a news broadcaster and bring stories.
And get the awareness out there.
Exactly, and that's his main idea, to get the awareness out there.
But do you think and I get it. It needed eyes on the story and get everybody emotionally attached to the story, and we are.
Mm-hmm.
But because
that last name is a kicker.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot tie those two together. But then again, who to say that they are?
What's his last name?
Jackson.
Okay. And then Dejanae is Jackson.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of Jacksons.
And that part right there, like I said, you cannot tie them two together.
Right.
But again, his thing is the editorial, because I think he is based out of North Carolina, because he get a lot of, he's from the beat, and he gets a lot of his editorials and, bringing people down, bringing the news out, awareness and spreading and be awareness, be careful of this and other pastors down to innocent people that got, this and other. So yeah, he's a triad in the North Carolina team. That's why I have been reading up on him.
Okay. Yeah, I know he done got in trouble for, they call it cyber stalking. I really don't want to talk about another content creator because I don't I was talking about Hara, the Spanish reporter. But Go ahead.
I can?
Yeah.
He reported someone. Bringing awareness from United States over to Mexico, and he reported that person. And that person he reported is lives in Hollywood, and yeah. So like he's trying to block some things happening in Mexico instead of letting everything go as playing with the justice system in United States, the subpoenas and whatever else they got going on. He's trying to block some things.
Yeah.
Like, who is he though?
He's a reporter,
and
the Mexican officials over there have acknowledged him as a reporter, a decent reporter.
Consulate, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what could be going on, but something's not right. Like, there's a lot of money now on the table. $500,000,
Yes.
Okay. So the family got this money. But before the money came in the picture, I want to talk about that a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Because I want to know, okay, I get a phone call in the middle of the night or early morning. I get a phone call early in the morning. Because we're 2 hours different from Mexico. Ring. Hey, SP, your daughter is not she's having difficulty breathing. She's been poisoned from alcohol poison. Okay. You be the person calling me, and then we're going to take it from there. We're going to play like you're the person calling me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, call me. Ring, ring. Hello?
Ring, ring. Hey, Miss, hey.
Hey.
Shanquella is not doing well. She's sick on alcohol poisoning.
Okay, what's going on? Alcohol poison.
She's not responding.
Okay, it's alcohol poison. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. What you mean she's not responding? Take her to the hospital.
I just got here and this is what I was told.
Take her to the hospital. Take her to the hospital.
No, we're gonna go ahead and call the house staff, and they said they got some doctors and nurses they can come and try to see if they can.
Why don't you guys take her to the hospital? She got insurance.
Her suitcase is locked up. We can't get to her information. Can you send us some money?
Well, how much money?
We're not sure how much it's gonna cost. Probably about $5,000, maybe.
$5,000. Just take her to the hospital, okay?
All right, I'll call you back.
Okay. Wow. Okay. First of all, well, okay, if that conversation went on and I'm trying to tell you to take my child to the hospital and you're steady trying to tell me you're not going to do it and you need money and you don't take her, and then the next conversation we have, call me 5 hours later. Call me 6 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ring. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's everything going?
She didn't make it.
What do you mean?
They did. They said.
Hold on. What do you mean she didn't make it? What do you mean?
The nurse came, the doctor came, the ambulance came, CPR. It was too late.
No.
Somebody talk to her mama, please. Somebody talk to her. I can't talk to her.
That's kind of how that probably went down. Now,
Exactly.
okay, now let's fast forward a little bit. Couple of days go by, they make it into the United States. Now, you come knocking on my door. Hey.
Hey, we just so sorry that this occurred. We don't know what happened.
See,
We don't know what else to do.
what do you mean you don't know what else to do? What happened?
They said alcohol poisoning.
Somebody called me from down there and said that y'all been fighting.
I wasn't down there yet. I don't hear anybody no fighting.
What do you mean? Somebody called me and said that y'all was fighting my daughter. See what I'm saying? That conversation couldn't have took place in my house.
Now, that part right there.
That conversation couldn't have took place in my house. You wouldn't even made it in my house. Let me serve you cake. You wouldn't have made it in my house, sweetheart. You wouldn't have made it in my house.
Exactly, that part. Yeah. The police would have been outside that door before I even run that doorbell.
You wouldn't have made it in my house had I known somebody called me from down there, said that y'all been fighting. Whether it was true or not true, no. You can't come bringing me a phone in a suitcase and for 4 days eat cake and ask for money and y'all been fighting and I don't know. That conversation wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have stepped foot in my door. First of all, they would have had to be carrying you out because I couldn't have believed it.
Right. Now, see, pause that, Miss SP. They sat down. Now, the the mother said the same thing. Was the father there also when they came, or if after the fact?
I thought it was just the mother there.
That's not exactly. Now you see what I'm talking about.
But I can't understand if I told you to send my daughter to the hospital and then you ask for $5,000 and then the next phone call I get, you're telling me she's deceased, and then I get a phone call saying that they've been over there fighting your daughter. I'm not going to invite you to come in and eat cake. I just couldn't.
But not only that, you can't even say who called you and told you that.
Yeah.
That part.
And then for 4 days, they show up every day for 4 days. Boom, 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 boom. She talking about, oh, he. So something's. I know people. I'm not badgering and bashing the family. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying I'm not understanding. Like, I'm just not understanding how.
It's a missing pieces that's lost.
There's more to this. Like, when they said that, and everybody tell you, oh, they beat that girl when she was naked. Well, I see she's not naked. She's not. But it makes the story pretty much good, rememberable, saying she's naked, because we don't see that and it's blurred. But now we do see something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It makes the story, and I would probably, kind of dress it up too if it was my child, to get a little bit more awareness and people and everything. I would too. But I mean, just certain things, and I mean, you just got to know people's personalities and stuff. Like, okay, so I know the picture is very beautiful, you guys, and I'm not down in nothing. I'm just saying, very beautiful picture with her.
I got one more question though.
Go ahead.
If the father didn't have a savings built up, they would have got away with it.
Right? They would have.
Okay.
They would have.
That's all I'm gonna say.
They would have. They would have. They would have.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's just broken down. Now, I heard that Dejanae and her mother, right? No, Dejanae's mother had went to the same hotel a week prior to them.
That's correct. That's what I heard too.
Dejanae's mother had been to that same Cabo place.
Dollar Tree. How do you pronounce that? Dollar Tree or somebody? Yeah, Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar. But she, they Jamaicans, so the name is pronounced differently. Donna's Atree, something like that.
Dejanae's Jamaican?
Yeah, all of them from Jamaica.
All of them is from Jamaica?
Oh, yes, ma'am. You see how the ties are?
But I'm gonna say this. Some people may get mad at me, but I mean, I only want to say what I see and feel in things. And here's something I want you to think and consider too, because Khaleo, I said Khaleo, but Khaleo, he's gay. Malik, he's gay. And then you got the 3 girls. And then you got Nazir.
Now, Malik's family is from Jamaica as well.
And I know we do have, we have all, but, Nazir is on Khaleo's advertising. So he don't really want, I think that's why he came out and was like, I was a day late. I got all of these tattoos. he don't want nobody to know that. Okay, so you going down, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep it real, okay?
Straight. Oh yeah, we straight to Atlanta, Georgia.
So everybody already know, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let's there's one thing about the alphabet community. They stick together.
That's right.
And it's hard to come in and infiltrate with just a lot of straight, you know, because you know they don't need none of that bull crap. You know, you either going to accept them and be okay and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
they lift each other up, and they always protect each other, and they always you know, surround themselves by people that's like them, that likes what they like and do what they do.
Security is what's straight.
You see what I'm saying? So Nazir acting like, I'm just telling you guys why Nazir is doing what he doing. It ain't because I do believe he probably was a day late, but he knew when he got there. He knew what was going on. He knew. He acting like he didn't know. Because when he's sitting there and he kind of spaces out, I knew he knew. I know he know. Because he can see her in his thought while he's trying to tell a lie. And he was like, yeah, that bump on her lip. And he just spaces out. That's somebody that's seen a dead person when they talking.
After that 1 minute and 30 seconds or 1 minute and 3 seconds, he said about a fight, then he stopped himself and switched it back, changed his whole thought of mind.
And I'm going to tell you, I don't think we're going to ever get to the bottom of this. I don't think we are. And I'm going to tell you why. They paid some money out, and not a whole bunch of money. Mexican money, Spanish money is not it's not equivalent to the dollar over here in the United States. They say like $200 over here is like 2 pesos over there, or 5 pesos or something. So you say $5,000. They, you know, they guess what? They are rich.
Yeah, $5,000 U.S. money is about 2,500 Mexicans, right? So
Yeah.
they can get away. They can stack up.
So, and everything in Mexico is for sale. Everything. You can buy children over there. You can buy sex over there. Anytime when you go to these foreign countries, that's what, you know, the you know, people that visit, they do. They go to different countries. They do their dirty work. Then they come over here and act like they're saints. You know, that's what they do. But when you go over to Mexico, it's not like Asia and Vietnamese and going over there in those kind of countries where, you know, it's a little bit, it's worse.
Right.
But Mexico, it's just bad. It's just terrible. And like
you know what? And you think about it, they all try to flock over here to the United States. So you know.
Exactly, because it's terrible. Because it's terrible. Right. And you know, when they get over here to the United States, they do very well.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
They do very well. They come together, they let sisters and brothers and uncles and cousins, and they all stay in one house, and they pay rent together, and then they buy businesses, and then they, wherever, anytime, just like when I go to work, there's a job that I have that, you know, they stay with their own community of people. Like, they'll just go sit in the corner and they'll talk amongst each other. They won't, I mean, they'll come out every now and then, but you know, if they say team up with somebody, they're going to team up with another Spanish person. They're not going to team up with you unless, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I feel that way too. Like, I'll walk into a place and, you know, to do business, like, to get, I don't know, a birth certificate or whatever. And I'm at the Social Security place. And as soon as I walk in the door, there's 100 of people in the room. There's white people over here. Then you got black people in the back. And I don't know why, but they're always in the back. It's like, we know where we need to be at. We need to be in the back. Girl, I don't do that. I be like, you know, I be like, I don't sit in the back. I'm gonna sit in the front because I don't want to have to trample over nobody to get up out of here. So I want to sit by the door because you never know what's gonna happen. But they all just sitting in the back, and then they don't, you know, like, and I get it, and I don't have a problem with that. Like being comfortable around your own race or something. You want to be comfortable around it, but she said we be in the back talking about people. But yeah, and then fighting 5 minutes later. But I don't understand why. That's a lot of money. That's $500,000, and you know, I think they can get justice, but I don't think they're gonna get justice. If they do get it, it's gonna be a long time coming, and we can sit here every day and talk about Shanquella, and we do want to keep her name out there, and I do support the family. I mean, the mama, the sister, the father. I do support them 100%. You know, and I want justice just because it's that shouldn't have took place, but but I'm just not understanding. And nobody can make me. Even if she was on the phone right now, she could not make me understand how she let these people in her house. And you said that you got a phone call that they was fighting. That would have been the whole conversation. They wouldn't even came back the next day. If I would have let you in my house the first day, that would have been nothing until that question was answered and completed with my satisfaction that this did not happen.
But Miss SP, just put it out there.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just putting this out there. For her to say that and not disclosing who called, do you know? My mind, I think her daughter called.
You think who daughter called?
Miss Robinson's daughter, her other daughter. Well, you know, the one from Jamaica, Lone. What's her name? Yeah.
Quella wasn't there.
No. I think she heard about it and called her mother. Because she showed up, came quick to the United States. I'm assuming, allegedly, let me put that out there, allegedly. So don't nobody
But she said she got a call from Mexico. She said people was calling her, she didn't even know.
And she called her mama.
You couldn't have came to my door for 4 days and we talked about what we gonna wear to the services. I just don't understand it. And you can't make me, I can't understand that. And when I can't understand that, I just think something's just totally wrong with it now, you know? And I'm not picking on the family. I just can't understand it.
But you know, when a mother get information like that, and she knew that her daughter went out of town with these people, she want to see their face and see their responses and see what they gonna say. Yeah. So therefore, you know, she's still like, now my daughter ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, you know, she's still in shock, like, yo, I want to see their face. I want to hear what they gotta say. I gotta see it, hear it, and see it for myself. You know, again, it's still
girl, we still would have been fighting or arguing in the house because I told you to take my daughter to the hospital. You would have had to call 911 to come and pick your butt up. No, because you're not going to make me understand, like, you're just not going to make me understand that we're just going to sit here and eat cake and I'm a cook and here's you an omelet and you want some orange juice and people, not one person, but you said people called you saying this. That would have been our only conversation. That's the only thing. Okay, put the phone down, put the luggage down. Okay, tell me what happened. Why is people calling me, telling me that you guys was fighting my daughter? Make that make sense to me. That's the only conversation we could have had. The only. And it would have probably lasted 10 minutes, and then you would have been out the door or on the floor. It's one or the other. Pick your poison.
She has a spokesperson for her.
I don't know. You know, they want justice. I would have got justice right that day. I would have. I just would have. I mean, you know what? We all would have been in jail for a minute. We all would have been in jail. We all would have been in jail that day because, you know what? When your adrenaline is kicking in, I'm not talking about a child that's sick. I'm not talking about a child that's lost or missing. I'm talking about you guys that showed up at my house. You went on a trip with my daughter. I have got phone calls saying that you guys were fighting, and I'm finna go in there and make y'all a pancake or something, pork chop, potatoes. Is that what y'all saying? I haven't went past that. I just haven't. I just couldn't. And even though she's a real, you know, some people say, but SP, you know, she's a quiet person, or your adrenaline got to kick in for your kids at some time. You want to know what happened. You want to know. So that's not making sense to me. And then when I heard that they wasn't at the thing, I don't know if they was or not. I don't know. I didn't see no pictures of them.
The rally?
Yeah, the rally.
No.
And then now I see that you're taking all of Shanquella's pictures down and everything. I'm just, you know, because, you know, like, and I can understand, and see, that's one thing about me. I can understand. I just sometimes I can't look at my mother's things. They're in my garage right now. I don't look at them or anything, you know. You know, and then when I see them, so I can understand taking the pictures off your social media, but then you know what I couldn't understand too, because normally social media don't pick up a case, especially if it's an African American female. That's number one, because we are the most hated human being in the whole entire world. African American females. I'm just being honest with you guys. Some people get mad, and then this is a little bit too much pressure talking about the truth, but it's true. African American women are the number one hated human beings in the world, and so for them to have a picture, and this is what I was going to say. They got a picture of this young lady, very beautiful picture. I mean, and it is, but it looks like she doesn't have no clothes on, and her hair is covering up her breasts. And then they show that picture a lot, you know. It kind of make me think, like, me being a mom. I mean, and Jamaicans are a little bit more freely with their bodies too, so I have to take that in consideration. I could see them probably sharing that picture and thinking very nice of it or something. But one reason why it doesn't get a lot of publicity is because, the picture where she's wearing blue and she got a little tag on, her name tag or something, and her hair is kind of like in a little bob or something. Had they kept that picture out there more than the naked picture with the hair, they would have put it more out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, they already advertise us as, they like to show their body. That be thinking all the way, just put a step on her.
Right. Okay, let me read some of these things. Hold on. So, Miss Tina says, we absolute are hated, SP. The absolute truth. Yes. Gail said, I'll be saying, oops, lead, accident, get in your foot. LaKendra says, there's nothing to talk about. Talk to the police. We have nothing to talk about. My child is dead. Exactly. Woke the guy says, I can't look at my wife's picture or my best friend picture. It's still too hard for me. See, that's why I say I can understand taking the pictures down and things. I can, because it's hard. I mean, you cry. It just seems like you reliving it, or you reliving it. You reliving it. But you guys want it out there. You guys want us to keep it out there. But you know what I'm saying? One thing my mother always taught me, and it sticks with me for life. You go into a fight, your girlfriend come and get you and say, hey, come on, SP, we finna go fight. And I say, okay, come on. We get in the car. And then you when we get there, you say, I'm going to sit right here. You go ahead and go ahead and fight. You came and got me. Or you saying, hey, I want justice, but we not going to say nothing. We just going to sit here. We want justice. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get y'all riled up, but we not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird to me, because, we're in our feelings, and I know they're in their feelings, and they're your sister and your daughter and things, but this is not the moment to shut your mouth. Tell us what's going on. Do they have Dejanae? They know. They know. Let us be happy. Let us go forward. You never know who's going to come up and tell something.
I don't think they don't want the funding to stop. You keep it going, that you don't have no information, then you know that the money gonna keep coming because they asking for donation. Just because they need to go to Mexico through all these trials. So therefore, the more you linger anybody on it, they don't know nothing. If they ain't saying nothing, they're gonna ask for money for attorneys and traveling and cat down mouth whatsoever. That part.
Well, and I'm going to tell you something. If you want somebody to come out and start telling, just tell what one person said, and you'll get that ball rolling. You will. I would even tell who said it and sit back and watch the fireworks, because that's what happened. Because have you ever got called into the office and you sitting there trying to keep your mouth shut, and then they turn around and say, well, your friend told us that you were the one that went and got in the cookie jar, and then and then you sitting there like, why, we were supposed to, you know what I mean? Then you're going to be, because that's how kids are, that's how humans are, that's how people are, because now you're putting it all on me, and we were supposed to be in a group or whatever, and so therefore, I would say your name. I'll be like, I would, if it was my child, I would say, hey, Pamela called me, and Pamela told me.
It's a true statement, because I'm gonna go back and tell you, in junior high school, we was all in cafeteria. I was at the table, laughing, talking. I'm the quiet one. We get called to the office. 4 of them took paddles. I went and said, my mama said, you're not gonna hit my daughter. I took 3 days suspension. I wasn't even doing anything, but I was with that group.
Right.
And I got called in as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing at all.
Yeah.
And that was the only 3 days I missed out of my junior high school on my report card.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yeah. A lot of people is wondering what they going to do with all that money. I mean, they were like, what they going to do with all that money? That's a lot of money. But, I wish it would have ended up in the father's hands, to be honest with you. Because he took his last penny, his last dime. And like you said, had not he asked for that autopsy, it would have been a done deal.
It would have been a done deal. Yes, ma'am.
And so I know he would have, and he didn't want nothing. He was like, oh, we can handle it. I got this. And they was trying to tell him, like, it's a lot of money. You're going to have, you're going to need attorneys. You're going to be going back and forth. And are they going to share the money with him so that he can be there for his daughter? Because they didn't even show up to the rally together. How they going to walk together and get justice when they ain't even at the rally?
At the rally, they just had the people that pulpit was like, the family did not even ask me to say this, but you know they're gonna need some more money. Donate. And no, God got this. God got this. But they still put that out there. Because you know his hand's not in it, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And you know, at the end of the day, just stay together and just pray.
Right.
And that's all we can do. Because the advocating and the talking and being a voice for them, they shutting up. I don't know. They putting bandages on their mouths. I don't know. But us, Words for Children and Spnewsnuggets News, just pray.
Right.
Because God will prevail.
Yeah. I do hope they come together, the father, the mother, and the sister. I do hope they come together because, I mean, this is a time to come together. No matter what daddy did, mama did, who did what. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Put that aside right now. Even if you just come on, you know, do the interviews together because y'all both is hurting.
Right. It's like diverse. They like two different. I mean, it's like come together.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. And I know everybody don't have it like this because some people, I mean, whatever split them up or whatever, it did. But and we don't know, and they don't talk about it, so we don't know. But I mean, daddy was still in baby girl's life. Mama was still in baby girl's life. So it must be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it seemed like the way he crying, daddy hurting, daddy gonna get this done. Daddy this, that. You know she was a daddy's girl too.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I hope, you know, I don't think for some reason, I'm just gonna say this right now. I may be wrong, but the way it seemed, I don't think that they're gonna give him any of that money. So it went to the people that is not gonna probably do well with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I hope Quella, the sister, I hope she means well.
Well, you know, she got her own GoFundMe. It's two. Okay. All I gotta say, say what you mean, do what you mean, and let's see the action.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
So do you believe that they really summons the Cabo 6?
Until the documentation and receipts, I don't think so.
Well, you know, Metroplex that usually put out the news, they do have it on their site.
Okay.
I knew it wasn't going to be there when I came back because that's why I took a snapshot picture of it.
Right. How can you subpoena people and they all done moved and there's no forwarded addresses?
No, they're saying that first they said that the sheriff in North Carolina has subpoenaed the Cabo 6. Then it says that the Mexico police has reached out to the United States federal police or whatever to request for them to summons them to be a witness.
Okay, and again, my first statement, how can
you got to charge somebody before they be a witness?
Look, I find them first. They all done jaded and moved.
That's what. But okay, we are dealing with Mexican reporters, so some of their words may be wrong, or maybe it's just wrong information. It messes up everything.
Yes, ma'am, it does. But again, they all gone. Even Nazir, his mama's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, ma'am. Missing in action.
Yeah.
So again, you cannot subpoena anybody or summon anybody if you don't know where they at or don't have no address and they in hiding.
Right. Right.
That's all I gotta say. Until the receipts come up, that's all I gotta tell you.
Right. Okay.
But keep faith alive. Keep the hope, y'all. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
And pray.
Right. Exactly.
Because she did not deserve what she got.
She didn't. And
that's just the bottom line on all. That's just the bottom line.
You know, and this is why I say, you know, I want to end this with, yes, I feel for the family. I'm not bashing the family. I'm just not understanding a lot of stuff. So, I mean, those questions do need to be answered. Like, I mean, okay. I know, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but we will go to different stories, but we will, if there's any news on it, we're still going to cover it. But I don't want to transfer information that I really feel is not complete or real information.
Exactly.
Just to keep somebody's name alive. We're going to do it right.
Yes.
Or not do it at all.
Exactly that part.
You know?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, some people may say something is better than nothing, but okay, so now you want your channel to be a gossip channel or just click and view channel, or do you want to, you know, like, help us out, mom, help us out, sister, help us out, dad, call in, come on, tell us something, speak to us. We are the people. Don't just speak to the news and say, well, you can't talk. Oh, okay, you know, just like on Cody, tell us his favorite toy, tell us what, you know, speak to the community, not just on such and such channel. I mean, on any channel that requests you, speak on your child.
Just look at the history and the receipt of what have we. Spnewsnuggets has been covering all this story straight, 100% facts.
I even asked anybody from Cabo 6, what's his name? Nazir. Mm-hmm. Come on, Nazira. If you wasn't there, like I said, I just don't believe he wasn't there. I believe the young lad. I believe he arrived late, but he still knew. That's what I believe. You can't tell me you was rubbing her hair, playing soft music and all. I'm not going in the theory that you did something with her and all that in your history. I just don't believe that happened. So you lied on that part. Or you did do that, but you knew that she was dying or dead. You know?
And you know, it still goes back to where the parents of these kids, what their upbringing. How did y'all raise them?
What do you mean, how did you raise them? Winter Donovan mama raised her right.
I'm just talking about the but again, you know, you see something, say something.
Well, we say that, but you know, when I was just in a little situation at my job where they were fighting or whatever. I'm not going to get all into the gist of it, but I had to first, I had stopped and I seen something, people fighting or hollering and yelling at each other. And I just knew it was going to blow up. Okay. Then it started blowing into not just confrontation. It started being physical. first thing I thought was, do I want to get myself involved in this? With me being a charge nurse, I had to. But if I was not a charge nurse, I would not got myself involved. I'm just being honest with you. I would not have got myself involved. Because there was some hitting and you know, you never know who's gonna pull out a gun.
Right.
Now you don't walk
But
yourself
if
into
y'all had
something.
security in place there, then you would not have had to be involved, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, do y'all have security there that you would not have to be involved?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
No. Actually, the young lady was doing, she was actually fire marshal or something.
Oh.
So she was more like, you know, more of the security that was doing the fighting.
Okay. Wow.
Girl, I'm telling you, I looked
Wow.
and, you know, when I don't have my glasses on, I can't see up close and I can't see far away, but I can see in between. So that's why I can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. But I can't see far away and I can't see really close up without my glasses. When I have my glasses on, it, you know, because one of my eyes is nearsighted, one of my eyes is farsighted. But when I put them on, the prescription in this one equals out what I need, and the prescription in this one equals out. I can see. If I don't have my glasses on, it's blurry, but I can make it out. But that makes me a bad witness. So I can't tell you I seen it because I could see, you know, like blurry, but I can know what's happening, but I don't know if it touched. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But you pulled out, you said a key part that you heard something fighting the fire marshal, but again, the situation with Shanquella.
I'm telling you, if I, well, this is what I'm saying. If I was not the charge nurse, I would not have got myself involved. So when people sit back and be like, but the people that was there, they didn't jump in. You don't jump in everything because you know, there's consequences in that. Like, people, you don't know if people hotheads, that when the girl said, I ain't gonna stop, I'm bringing it, I'm whatever she said, she gonna keep it hot.
A crump or something like that, she said, something like that.
Yeah, and which come said, yeah, she gonna keep it crump. And she was laughing about it. You know what? They were talking about you, honey. Probably, maybe, I don't know. They could have been talking about something else, but people assumed they were talking about her. So that we don't know.
Further step further. Me personally,
But
I would have not. Huh?
But I was just gonna say, now looking back, and I would say something now. You know what I'm saying? I would say something now. I'm not in no danger. I'm in my own home. I would say something now. You know what? I came home today. I didn't say nothing when I was at work, but I came home today and I called my boss and I texted her. I said, hey, I need to talk to you about a little situation. Because I almost walked somebody out the door last night, but I didn't do it. But, I'm just letting them know that, hey, don't bring that employee back over here because I want to have nothing to do with her. But the thing about it is, I didn't say nothing that night because, I don't want to argue. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fight. Okay, I'm going to see it all the way through and see if you're worth being over here. But, since you're not, I'll call my boss and say, okay, I'd rather, if we can't get someone in, I'd rather just not have no one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because that was worthless. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. I'd rather, so I call her right after the situation, and then, okay, this is how we do it. Oh, they tell me you can walk her out. Okay, I didn't want to walk her out. I just don't want you guys to bring her back. But here's the thing. If I was just a worker or a resident and that fight took off, I wouldn't have jumped in. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't have.
And me personally, myself, I wouldn't even be overseas with nobody that I didn't even know, or traveling somebody that I don't have my sister or my blood or anybody that I know is my road dog, ride or die. I would not went anywhere. So therefore, I don't, the decision and choice that people make, they need to be more mindful.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been cheering them on like, ain't you gonna do something? I would have been saying, stop, or leave her alone or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have said something like that, but when you're in the moment, you got to put yourself in the moment though. There's a moment, and it's a shock first, because I think it was premeditated. The fight was. I think the fight was premeditated, but I don't think the outcome was premeditated. Like, we gonna kill her. I think, no, we gonna beat her down. I think that was premeditated. Like, oh yeah, we gonna beat her down. Y'all gonna watch me beat her down. But I don't think they thought that how strong they were, and the anger, and how bad you want to be on. I think sometimes, and this is just another theory. I just want to put this out there. These kids watch all this stuff on TV, Atlanta Housewife and New Jersey whatever, and blah 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 blah, and Basketball Wives and all this stuff, and they see these people in these homes, and they fighting, and they smiling, and they go on trips, and da-da-da. And you know what? They become famous, and then they make a show, and then like somebody even asked me, did somebody sell their soul, and so they had to sacrifice somebody because they are Masons. Somebody asked me that.
Well, I just know that you're looking at a 3x to a 1 to a 5'6" weight, and that was just two different weight size. So she knew her strength.
Right.
That's the only thing I say. She knew her strength.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this. And this is going to be very disturbing, because I watched the video again today. I know some of the people in the chat, they don't go back and watch it again, but I had to refresh what I seen. And when she threw her on the ground and she hit her, and she came all the way from Canada down in the South and up in Nevada, that girl's head went back like this. And it went down. And that was probably the blow that took her out. I seen her head go back. I slowed it down. And if you guys want me to, Wednesday, if the computer is not acting all funny and stuff, I'm going to slow it down. Oh man, I don't want to show it because the family is like tripping. But just that part. I'm just that part right there. I will slow it down, and just, when I say slow it down, I mean slow it down where you're gonna sit there for a whole 5 minutes, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna slow it down, and because we can put 5 minutes on there, but the incident happened within, like, I think it was like 15 seconds. I do. Yeah, but when I looked at it, I slowed it down, and she went up. She was on the ground. She was on the ground sitting. Her legs was flat out like this, and her head was down like this, and she did an uppercut on her, and her head went boom, boom. And that was it.
It was like one of the tears, like a puppet. That's how she felt it. That's how her head
went. And you remember when this story first went out, the daddy was saying Winter did the blow. And see what I'm saying? And remember how much false information there was? And I kept telling y'all, there is not another video. It might be a continuous to this. There's more said. There was more said. And I got it somewhere, you guys. I just got to have time, and you can hear more. But I got to find it.
Did you see someone kick her?
Huh?
Did you see someone kick her?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, that's what. Okay. I want to make sure. Okay, y'all saw that too. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the autopsy says she was 15 minutes after that injury. Well, Nazir wasn't there if she was deceased after that injury, because I think that's when the neck broke. That's when the neck broke. I'm serious about that. That's when the neck broke. And she just lumped over, and they was like, Shanquella, they were still recording. They didn't put down the phone like, oh my God, they were still recording. So there, and here's the thing, they can delete whatever they want, but the police got the full video.
Yeah.
So whatever they even said in the room, that's what she get. Or I couldn't stand to be anyway. Or let's just dump her somewhere, such and such. They know it all.
Yeah, they got a transcript on the phone.
And so when the police down there said the number one aggressor, it don't have nothing to do with Winter. It don't have nothing to do with another video of another person. And they ain't said nothing about the people that was cheering or looking or recording it. They said the aggressor. They ain't even studying those other people. So go and tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Mm-hmm. But when he was saying that, got there, they said alcohol pulls and fighting and that other and rubbing her head. Now, take in mind that her body was moved, right?
It's this other YouTuber. She's a nurse. She's like SP, and she says the same thing that you just said, that the part when they broke the neck. Okay, that's what Vanessa says. Peachtree says, I don't know if you have discussed this, but one of the video type before the fight. What do you mean type before the fight? What do you mean, Peachtree? I seen that the first time I saw it. She was lifeless at that point. Yes. Hello, and all beautiful mods. Yes. I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, sexy grandma. Yep, because you hear Shanquella say, no, why is she, after you see her coming out of the spine, you never hear another word from Shanquella. Yeah, it's really sad. I don't want nobody, daughter, kid, person, to beat down like that. It's different when you're watching a basketball game, you're watching boxing, wrestling or something. They, they sign contracts, they go in there, they work out for that. But for someone to literally just come in and brutally beat you, and you're just not doing anything. And I don't know if, some people may say, you don't know what she did. She might deserve it. You know what? And she might do deserve it. I don't know. But not to the death. Nobody deserves that. What's so important to kill a person? But I know how it is when you're in a fight. You don't want that person to get up. I've been in fights before where they were down, and I kicked them and stomped on them because I'm so scared. I don't want them to get up. So it could have happened to all of us, like, when we get angry and we're in a fight and they push me to the fight. I didn't want to fight. They kept pushing me. And then, I did swing on them first, but they started to fight. You know what I'm saying? But when I got them down, because I'm so scared, I don't want him to get up. I wasn't trying to kill him. I just don't want him to get up and hurt me. I was defending myself. This girl was not defending herself. This girl started the fight. She initiated it. She did the fight by herself because it wasn't no fight. It was assault, a beat down. It was just attack.
Yes.
And then she took the girl out. And then she was backing up. She tripped over the chair. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like an animal. Yeah. And I believe she was jealous of Shanquella because you see how she done snatched off her little bandana or little, what you call those things? I thought it was a wig, but it's a bonnet.
Oh.
Yeah, she snatched off her bonnet. It was a bonnet, girl. She snatched off her bonnet and everything. And I don't know. Maybe Shanquella was laughing at her and was like, yeah, See, that's what happened to me one day. I was over my cousin's house and we were playing dominoes or cards or whatever. And I said, shoes or something, or we were playing craps or whatever. And I said, give me, 2 1s or something, or whatever. Snake eyes, whatever you want to call it, or 2s, bring the baby home, the shoes or whatever. And my cousin said something smart to me. And I took it at heart. I was really hurt playing a game. And so we didn't fight, but result there was some consequences of her what she said because I was angry. I didn't show no emotion right then, but later on she felt the pain. You know what I'm saying? She felt This is what I'm saying. You can do something to somebody and they mad. And when they ready, they be like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, catch them off guard, and then you're like, oh, I ain't forgot.
Yeah, here we go. I caught you off guard. Now, let me see if you're gonna laugh now. And that's what happened. And I'm not bragging about it because my cousin took it really hard. She actually wanted to kill herself because how bad it got. You know what I'm saying? But nobody didn't think about it when you was hurting my feelings. My feelings was really, really hurt, But now, you want to embarrass me, and I just wait for the right opportunity, then boom. Now, you know what? I'm gonna make everybody see this. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you're ready to kill yourself because you can't accept what you put out there for me. Now, I felt bad because it wasn't worth that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But here's the thing that it's like this. You never know. Some people take things really seriously. That's when I was a kid. I'm a grown-up now. This is why I don't argue with people. If you make me angry, I'm just done with you. That's it. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I just don't even, I'm not mad. I don't hate you. I don't want to argue. And if we're arguing, sooner or later, it's going to turn to hate. Then we're going to cuss each other out and all that other stuff. We don't need to do all that. So I just quit talking to people that makes me angry. When they get me angry, I'm just done because I'm not going to let nobody get me to a point where I'm so angry, I'm cussing you out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think I don't know what Dejanae was thinking. She was in front of all them people and she wanted to show her, her manlyhood or whatever. I don't know. Only thing I could think of is you slept with somebody that I'm sleeping with. That's the only thing I could think of that will make a woman beat you down like that. You stole money or you slept with my partner or something, my friend or my buddy or my husband, my glover, you don't have to be married. Yeah. And then you let everybody know about it. Because when people get embarrassed in front of people, they will bring another, it will bring it to another level.
Exactly, especially when you think you saying something ain't gonna get somebody in their feelings, but you said something to me and I didn't get in my feelings, but so I can't say the same thing, similar to what you said about me, and now you in your feelings.
Right. Yeah. And then you got your friends there looking and laughing and gawking, you know, and you know, you know how they always keep the keep.
Like it was a bet. Yeah, I give this amount of money, you do this, and then yeah.
You know, it could have been a bet. It could have been Khalil asked her, you know what? I give you $500 if you whoop her ass. Let us record it. She said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it hot. She walked in the room, I'm gonna keep it hot. And then she was like, yeah, she's saying she gonna keep it crunked. She didn't know they was talking about her. That is a highly possibility. Because I think somebody was jealous. I think all of them was jealous of her, because here's the thing. I think Winter is a very beautiful girl. I think Winter and Elise is very beautiful. I think Shanquella was beautiful. But I think they thought less of Shanquella, though. Because Shanquella had to pay for her friendship and pay for their this and pay for their that. But they had money because Dejanae mama just came from Cabo.
Exactly. The same villa.
So she had to have money. So that don't have to be true. Elisa's family got money. Shanquella don't have to pay. They said Shanquella paid for everybody's way. What do you mean Shanquella paid? They got money.
Right, because Elisa hired her mom's husband. He used to play professional football. That's how he's close to the governor. He's well known.
Yeah, they got money. She driving Mercedes, got Louis Vuitton bag, still working. Yeah, she worked at CNA, but they got money. Their families got money. So why was Shanquella paying? See, so that is not a fact that Shanquella paid for everybody's way. That's not a fact.
She had the extra fun to party while they was there.
Yeah. Cherie says they was using her. There's a question that says, did anyone else hear Dejanae say the words, okay, okay? Dejanae said, okay. I heard it. And Shanquella said, okay. She came in the room. That's what it was. She came in the room and she said, I'm going to whoop your AAA. B. And then Shanquella says, okay. She said, come on. Shanquella says, okay. I know some people didn't hear that. Dejanae didn't say, okay. Like, come on, let's go. I don't know who said the second okay.
She didn't take it serious, though. That's why she like, okay, all right, whatever. Like,
yeah, she said okay. I don't know who said the second okay. I don't know if that was Dejanae said the second okay or Shanquella said okay the second time. But it was, she did come in saying, I'm going to do this. Come on, let's fight. And Shanquella said, okay. I heard Shanquella say, okay. I heard her say that. And then I heard again, okay. Like, maybe Dejanae said, okay. Like, let's go. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. Like, chick, you, because I think, now, here's the thing, and I'm going to get off of here. But here's the thing. The front door, the villa that they stayed in, they got upstairs, they got downstairs, they got living room, the family room, the guest room, the da-da-da-da-da. They got all rooms or whatever. Why was she coming in from the outside early in the morning?
Shanquella's room was the master bedroom.
Yeah, Shanquella's room was the master bedroom. But why was she coming in from the outside? Like, was Shanquella's door locked and she couldn't come in from that way? Why was she coming in from the outside?
That's something else.
See, they painted us a narrative and was like naked. She paid for all of their way. They were all friends. Now we're finding out that the people that went, they got their own money. She wasn't naked. Was they really friends? Because people were acting like, yeah, they went to school together. That don't mean they were really friends. Yeah, they probably talked and chit-chat, but was they really like friend.
I don't think no, not like that.
She says the upstairs is just a balcony, no rooms. Something weird happened there, and we are getting a narrative. Yeah. There's no upstairs. People got to stop putting out the wrong information. Who said she was coming in from the outside? Dejanae came in from the outside. Dejanae came in from the outside. She came in from the sliding door. We see that. Shanquella was not friends with nobody but... Oh, okay. Okay, so we got Vanessa in here. She says Shanquella was not friends with nobody but Kalia. She knew other girls because they went to college together. They were his friends. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he invited them, and because they were best friends. That's how she got on the trip. So no, she did not have a long-term friendship with none of them.
Oh, but she knew them because they all went to the same school.
But it didn't say a state loan. It wasn't a state university loan. Let me just say that much.
Dee Dee said, I thought she was... No, she came through that sliding door. She came through the sliding door. Yeah. That's why I was like, why would she come? Why would she be coming through the sliding door? Like, oh, let's lock the door. Let's lock her out. And she done ran outside and ran. And they probably unlocked it and sit there and was like, let's watch this, y'all. I don't know. Somebody says, let's just back to the beginning. I thought she was just standing by the window. All right. Show that part, SP. How do you know she came from the sliding door? Okay. Show that part. If my computer is working right, I would try to get 2 or 3 slow them down, and we'll work on it. I don't want to work on it all day. I got to get this other stuff done, but I will try to put something together. And you guys know my computer is messed up right now. I don't know how it happened. I wasn't even having a problem with it. And now look.
Well, Miss SP, go ahead. I'm going to look at it with the family.
All right.
Love y'all, family. We'll be talking soon. One more time again.
All righty.
All right,
Bye. SP, she was coming in from the outside because DJ room was on the other side of the lounge and had doors to the outside. So she just came out of her room and walked to Shanquella's room. SP, she was coming in from the outside. Okay, Winter said, Dejanae said, I don't want to pull you out of bed. Winter said, when did you talk to Winter? Come on now. You ain't talked to Winter. What do you mean Winter said, I don't want to pull you out of bed? Oh, and she said, oh, that's what you're saying? I don't know. Why would you say that? She made a video. That wasn't Winter. That wasn't Winter. Winter ain't made no video. Did you see her? Did you see Winter? I'm talking to Sean. It ain't no mystery to me that Kalia came later. Kalia came later. You mean Nazir. Sean, if Winter made a video, did you see Winter's face? Please just answer that question. It's yes or no. Please answer it, Sean. If Winter made a video, yes, she made a video in the beginning, remember? Winter, did you see her face? Did you see her face? Did you see Winter's face? She assumed that was... Sean says, no, it was a voice. Okay. because they're saying that was not Winter. They were saying Winter ain't said nothing. No, she did not see Winter's face. I asked it for her. She's lying. She assumed that was when to on the video that she did, but she did not show her face. It was just a person talking. No, she did not see Winter. Okay. You're good. You're good. Girl, just get we're this is the conversation room. Nobody's mad at nobody. I mean, we all get mixed up. I be done said Winter and be talking about Dejanae. But they were coming on saying that was not, like, there was two other people that made a video other than Nazir. We knew it was Nazir because guess what? He showed his face and he said what he said. And that's why I believe that he just probably was not there because he had nothing, he got nothing to lose. He was not there. But Kalia ain't said nothing. Malik ain't said nothing. Winter ain't said nothing. Elise ain't said nothing. And then somebody said, oh, no, they made a voice video. No, you ain't seen nobody's face. When you see their face and they make a video, that's when we can chalk that up. I want to see it. Send it to me, Sean. I want to see what you heard. Because we can get a voice comparison of Winter. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get a voice comparison. He was there, SP. He make it seem as though he came after the attack. Nazir was there. Because people tried to compare Winter's high school video voice to the voice of the recording. But here's the thing. Winter got videos out that other people still have. Not her high school video that we can compare the voice. If you send me the link where the voice is at, 316-553-3056. You guys, I've been on here for an hour and 52 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. Because but if not, I heard that video was not a real video and that was not Winter. But if you want my number, somebody put my number in the chat so she can click on it. And we will do a voice comparison. I don't do the voice comparison. Whatever I put together, I'll show on here and we'll look at it. We're going to slow down the video Wednesday. We're going to come on at 3 p.m. Central Time. Winter didn't even open her mouth to the reporter. Exactly. I thought that was Elisa, though. I thought that was Elisa Hyatt, not Winter. But sooner or later, one of them is going to do it. I guarantee you that. They are. You guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Miss SP and all the mods. I've been away for a while. Busy. My grandbaby. That's Z Davis. Okay. Oh, you done changed your name again. Okay. Got you. Sonia R. I can't believe the mom and sister did not attend the rally. Quella definitely needs justice. Z Davis done changed the name again, but something in the buttermilk ain't clean. It ain't white. Right, SP. Good night. Good night, everybody. Right. They called the wrong. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you. You are the one of my. Oh, y'all. Now y'all pulling my leg. I'll see you guys Wednesday. We're gonna slow down that little bitty part. I don't want to embarrass the family or hurt the family in any kind of way. I just want to I'm going to slow it down so slow that you'll probably say, is it even moving? But that's how slow you have to look at it to get the gist of how that blow really was effective. Okay, you guys, we'll come back 3 p.m. Central Time Wednesday, and we'll look at it together. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get this stuff out. Hopefully I can get most of it out, get it ready today, and tomorrow it should be out. So I'll let everybody know who won. Contact you if I don't have your information. If you think I don't have your information, text it to me so I can just run through it. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.